Brexit pulls rug from under Macron as de Gaulle admitted France knew EU would cripple UK. Brexit looks set to pull the rug from under Emmanuel Macron as France has long benefited from Britain's membership of the EU, something even Charles de Gaulle knew would harm the UK economy. French President Emmanuel Macron is being extremely stubborn with Brexit Britain and appears to be one of the biggest obstacles to EU and UK negotiators as they seek a deal. An agreement appeared in sight until Mr. Macron, concerned the EU's chief negotiator Michel Barnier might compromise too much on fishing rights, intervened and raised doubts about the direction of talks. Mr. Macron has also flirted with the idea of following in the footsteps of French World War II hero Charles de Gaulle with a veto on any bad deal. The general famously blocked Britain's entry to the EU's precursor, the EEC, twice. But General de Gaulle always knew Britain joining the bloc would be to the detriment of the UK economy and made a series of points that may appear profoundly prophetic to Brexiteers today. His comments are particularly noticeable given how terrified Mr. Macron appears to be at the prospect of Britain trading as an independent coastal state outside Brussels' control. General de Gaulle, who served as President of France from 1959 to 1969, issued a statement in May 1967 concluding that Britain is not continental and tied to the United States. For good measure, he also suggested that the UK's reasons for not joining the bloc were understandable. It reads, compared with the motives that led the 6 founder nations to organize their unit, we understand for what reasons, why Britain, who is not continental, who remains, because of the Commonwealth and because she is an island, committed far beyond the seas, who is tied to the United States by all kinds of special agreements, did not merge into a community with set dimensions and set rules. General de Gaulle went on to point out that Britain benefited from inexpensive imports from the Commonwealth and would be forced to raise the price of her food, if the country submitted to the rules of the 6 EEC member states. The statement continued, Britain nourishes herself, to a great extent, on foodstuffs bought inexpensively throughout the world and, particularly, in the Commonwealth. If she submits to the rules of the 6, then her balance of payments will be crushed by levies, and, on the other hand, she would then be forced to raise the price of her food to the price level adopted by the continental countries, consequently to increase the wages of her workers and, thereby, to sell her goods all the more at a higher price and with more difficulty.